This is my screencast on the book I chose for my lesson. The book that my lesson is based on is called Pete the Cat and is Four Groovy Buttons by Eric Litwin. It's a really funny, silly book to help children begin to understand the concept of subtraction in math. My lesson is geared towards kindergarten. I would start to read the book to the students about Pete and his four buttons. On this page is where Pete starts to sing his songs, which is great for musical learners. He sings his cool little songs about his four buttons, which we would sing as a class. Then one of Pete's buttons pops off. This is where the book becomes mathematical. Since one button fell off, then 3 are left. The book has simple mathematical problems for them, so 4 minus 1 equals 3. I would explain to the students that this is a math problem. They would start to understand that if you take away one button or subtract one button, that there is one less button left. In this situation, it would be 3 buttons. This story also teaches how even if you lose things, life goes on because Pete keeps singing. Now another one of Pete's buttons fell off, and this is where I would just re-explain to the students about how if one button fell off and rolled away, then how many buttons would Pete have left. I would also show them on the whiteboard by drawing buttons and then erasing one. Then we would discuss how things move on when something happens. We would talk about how Pete lost another button, but he keeps singing his song. I would show them the math problem on the board again, that 3 minus 1 equals 2, then we would sing his song again. But oh no, Pete's button fell off again. So I would ask them, how many buttons are left? Hopefully by now they understand that one button would be left, but if not, then I would reteach it to them. I would show the students that the math problem on the board again, just to reinforce that 2 minus 1 equals 1. Since he had 2 buttons and one was taken away, one is left. Then we would sing his song again. Then we would talk about how Pete's last button fell off. Again, I would ask how many are left. Then I would show them that 1 minus 1 equals 0. If we take one away from 1, it makes 0. Then we would discuss how sometimes things happen and you lose things, but you always have something. On this page, I would explain to them how Pete still has something. He has his belly button. Then we would just talk about how silly Pete is and how funny this story is. Then we would sing Pete's song again about his belly button. I would read them this page, how it goes. I guess it simply goes to show you that stuff will come and stuff will go. But do we cry? Goodness, no. We keep on singing. I would tell my students that sometimes things happen, but we keep singing and we keep moving along. The last page just says, buttons come and buttons go. I feel like this is a good book for the lesson I created because it is super silly and engaging, especially for kindergarten. I hope you liked my explanation and thank you.